1951 proved to be a crucial year for the Metropolitan Opera Ballet. Janet Collins broke the color barrier in classical ballet to become the first African-American prima ballerina to perform for the Met. Today, February 12, 2024, Lyles Station Historic School and Museum tips a ballet slipper in honor of the first African-American ballet dancer, who also was the first African-American ballet choreographer and teacher. Born in New Orleans in 1917, Collins' life would have turned out differently had her family not moved to Los Angeles when she was 4. There she trained at the Catholic Community Center with ballet greats Carmelita Maracci, Lester Horton, and Adolph Bolm, 3 of the few in ballet who would teach African-American students. The local ballet schools would not admit her, even though the teachers saw her talent and wanted to include her in class, since they realized the white students would leave. Collins, age 16, auditioned for the celebrated Ballet Russe de Monte Carlo, a company touring throughout Europe, the United States, Central and South America, Australia, and New Zealand. She was offered a position immediately after her audition. However, the director told her that in order to perform, she would have to paint her skin and face white. Her facial response must have prompted him to add, "You wouldn't want that, would you?" Janet's response was simply, "No." Though she initially broke down in tears, undaunted, she danced her way through vaudeville shows and 2 major Los Angeles musical theater productions. She later joined the Dunham Company in the 1940s, then moved to New York where she danced her own choreography, an impressive achievement for the diminutive ballerina who stood only 5 foot 2 inches tall. But then she had received glowing reviews for her performances in Los Angeles, which continued throughout her New York performances. Zachary Soler, ballet master of the Met in 1951, witnessed her performance in Cole Porter's musical Out of This World, literally a show-stopping performance, for the applause she received for her dancing stopped the show. Not surprisingly, she received the Donaldson Award for Best Dancer for that performance. Soler was also impressed and arranged for her to perform at the Metropolitan Opera. She made history there, breaking the color barrier for ballet. Her appearances in Aida and Carmen are legendary. Southern Jim Crow laws limited her performances in southern states when the company toured, with her parts being handed off to understudies. The South wasn't the only area demonstrating intolerance and bigotry. While performing in Toronto, she and a fellow performer were turned away from a restaurant filled with diners to be told that the eatery was closed. Following her dancing career, she turned to teaching modern dance in New York, then retired from the dance world, serving as an oblate, dedicating her life to God at the Mount Angel Benedictine Abbey in Oregon. There she took the name Scholastica, the twin sister of Saint Benedict himself. A woman of imaginative talent, Collins also designed costumes and was an accomplished painter. Collins, one of the pioneers of black ballet dancing, led the way for future ballerinas, and the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater recognized her in 1974 as one of the pioneering black women in dance. The National Coalition of 100 Black Women presented her with the Candace Award in 1989. In 2003, Collins passed away at the home of her brother in Fort Worth, Texas. 4 years later, in 2007, her cousin and fellow talented ballerina, Carmen de la Vallée, honored her memory by establishing the Janet Collins Fellowship. In 2019, Michelle Meadows and Ebony Glenn presented her story to inspire young girls in their book, Brave Ballerina. Janet Collins' Prima Ballerina made history.